Morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. Yeah. My plan of sleeping indefinitely. Apparently, it hasn't been working because here we are, awake, and that's not great. I ended up being awake, and then and then you have to think about stuff. So I haven't been feeling very well. It's a rough day for me. I apologize. I'm sorry about that. Been having a rough time. So, I'm going to stream for a bit and hopefully we can get our mind off stuff. Alright. Well, we're just going to do the best we can. Been, it's funny. Last stream, I think I said it's been a rough 34 months, but that's inaccurate. I think it was the medication making me weird, or time flies when you're doing as well as I'm doing. Apparently, but it's actually been 32 and a half months. So I felt like if I didn't correct that, I don't know, my brain would probably do something very unpleasant. It usually does. So there we go. Ellie's scratching at my door, but she's also, anytime I open the door, she just runs away. So I might be up and down here a bit. We're gonna see. Oh yeah, I know. 32 and a half months. We're getting really close to the 1,000 day anniversary, so that's exciting. That's going to be, I was going to say it's going to be unpleasant, but it's already unpleasant, so I don't know. I'm sure it's just going to be a day like every other day has been. It's getting very sad in here. Hold on, where's my games? Why is it not letting me see my list of games? Wish it would. There we go. I'll do some more the Tasmanian Tiger and Ellie. Yeah. Here you go, Ellie. Okay, we're gonna play some games and we're gonna do what we can. Right. The stream's probably a cry for help, but what can you do? It's not much any of us can do about that. Alright, we played some the Tasmanian Tiger last time on stream. I stopped because we ended up in a water level that I was not able to handle. For those of you who aren't aware, I've got a debilitating fear of the water. It was very unfortunate. So adding up all the... Stop! Ellie, you leave your brother alone. They bring me so much joy, but also stress sometimes. That's fine. Stress is fine. They still make me happy. No, added up all of the. If you think like Mario 64 stars, it's a 3D collectathon game. So you're having to go do missions to acquire these stars. And this game's versions of stars are, they call them fire eggs, but they're geodes. And I added them together so that, hopefully the audio is still good. I added them together so that the 3 available missions at the beginning, or levels at the beginning of the game. Alien, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. If you get 100% on 2 of them, you only need 1 on 1 of them. So the water level, I actually looked up a playthrough of this game. I needed to find one of the geodes that I would be able to do without going into the scary bit. And I did. Which I know is just a really weenie way to do it, but irrational fears be like that. As well as couldn't seem to figure out how to get past, get one specific one. In the previous level, instead of just standing in the level and running around for hours, I just looked up how to get it. So now we can progress because we spent a lot of time in that level anyway. Why is the game frozen? Wish you wouldn't be. You know? I don't like the way this guy's looking at us. There we go. Oh, this is the one. God. Just let me skip, please. I'm likely going to be on edge until we're out of this level. Let's go for classic. We've been doing different costumes and like, I suppose we're playing this for like nostalgic reasons. So we may as well, you can zoom in while you're first, oh my god. That's so You can also shoot with the right trigger. That's weird. Okay. I like that, but that's weird. Oh, hold on. No, I did figure, well, I looked it up. There's one that we found, we couldn't figure out how to get to it. So that's the one I went for. It's funny because when I say fear of the water, it's always so hard to tell what's going to set it off or not. It's an irrational fear, so I don't know until I see it. Okay, this is fine. This is acceptable. And there's some bits in this level that are just terrifying. So assuming there aren't any other wallaby? Assuming there aren't any other nightmare water levels in this game. This is the only one we're not going to be completing, I suppose. So I can zoom in. That is so helpful. It's over there that we want to get to, isn't it? Over there. Yeah. So now we know we can zoom in. That's very helpful. What a good feature to have in a game. Oh man. Over there's a big nope area, you don't go over there. But there's also a lot of other subtler nope areas in here that you wouldn't expect to be nope areas. Yeah, until you just bump into him. And that's like, oh, nope. Like over there is a nope. Alright. We should just be able to. So I think the entrance to that bit is over like here. I think. Christ, I hate those fish. But yes, assuming there aren't any other water levels, we're going to get the thing we need out of here and then complete every other level. This one I'm unable to do, and you know? You have to be able to respect your limitations, you know? It's fine. Learn stuff about yourself, respect yourself. Sometimes you're going to be a little weenie about some things. Ah, there's the fish again, right. It's okay. Ah, Big, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. I appreciate you. You're a good friend and I care about you. Really. Where does this put us out at? Cat status. Well, Miles is on top of my dresser right now. Sitting there. He's cleaning himself indignantly because Ellie kept like invading his personal space. So now he's just like angrily grooming himself. And now Ellie's sitting in my window. There's a really good view from where I am. We're upstairs and there's like farmland, so she can just like, you can look for miles and miles out. She loves to look out over the window. And my family just got home a little bit ago, so Belle's downstairs following my mother around. That's what they're all doing. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I'm right there with you. I feel terrible right now. But, I mean, yeah, it's not exactly news. Yeah, I'll be alright. Oh, do I say where my boomerangs go? So those ones go further, but they take so much longer to come back. It hardly seems worth it. Well, I suppose it depends.
If you can't compete, you can't eat. And you know eat rhymes with sweet. And I'm gorgeous over here, boy. We honeybees over here.
We do be honeybees over here. Thank you, Big. Appreciate it. Alright, so I figured out, when I say I figured out, I mean I looked up a playthrough online. Because we found this geode over here, couldn't seem to figure out how to actually reach it though. And I had noticed that these ones had coconuts, but none of the other ones did have coconuts. And by the way, look how big them coconuts are. So, you shoot them, and they make platforms for you, is what you're supposed to do. I didn't think to attack them. Oh, that's, okay, right. That's not even the section we, alright, this one, right. Okay. So, this should be fine. Yeah, be alright. There we go. And now we can leave and never come back ever again. So that's nice. Wonderful. That is in fact quicksand. It is very quick sand. You can walk across it just fine. It's a little irritating to not die in it, you have to periodically stop and wiggle the joystick left and right real quick, then he'll rise back up. But you can't jump out of it high enough to reach those platforms. So we were walking around, and then I was trying to figure out where to go, but yeah, you're meant to use those coconuts. Oh, Alien, you're like the only one who uses that emote, and I'm very happy about it. I think it turned out really well. Like just the most random combination of assets. Because that mouth and those eyes were both from two different things that I wasn't planning on using for that. And then I just put the eyes on them. Oh. Or the eyebrows on it. Turned out very well. Yeah, right? Like, like as kids, we all had a plan for quicksand. Like, we all, in the back of our head, we knew what we would do when we fell into quicksand. Never happened. If I could give that emote to you for free, I would. I just, I don't have the, they don't let me do that. If it were up to me, you guys could just have all of the emotes. I really, it's fine. So we had to get that one geode from the log, and we had to find the little girl possum. And I think I know where she is now. I believe. But we'll have to see. They all look so similar. I think I found out where she's supposed to be. If I did, we'll find out real quick, because if she's not there, we're missing exactly one of them. So you are. I'm very excited about that. It's a big moment when people get their B sonas. So it's down there somewhere. Well, it would make the most sense. Jump down there where that flower is, because there's certain ledges here where you can go past a certain point but you can't go back. I know, now that I say that, I can't find one I see. Like that, see that cliff down there? If you were up of it, you can jump down but you can't go back up. So it makes the most sense for us to go to the high. Okay. Well, homie just decided that for us, and I think, yep, there she is. Turns out most of them were just down here in crevasses, because otherwise you have very little reason to fall down here intentionally. It's just like, if you fall, there's stuff down here, but there's no reason for you to go out of your way to fall. So, by playing the game too well, we just never found the people. There is one other thing we need to get, and then we'll be good to go for, I think it's a boss fight, or unlock more magnet, really unlock more levels, or likely both, because yeah, unless we unlock more levels, there's not gonna, like that's it, we've been to all 3 of the available levels, right? I'm assuming though, because it's a group of levels we just completed, there's going to be some form of boss. I might be wrong about that, usually. I'm frequently wrong about just everything. So we're going to see about that, I already have all these, so just kind of... Like I said, I did actually just look these up online to see how they're meant to be got. Because I really just don't want to make you guys sit around while I run laps around the same level over and over and over again. We spent enough time in this one last time. I'm willing to concede I couldn't. With enough time, I may have been able to figure it out, but that's not fun. And I was on the right track, it's just I didn't realize. You can jump up here. And I had tried a couple times, you see that? For whatever reason, I wasn't able to do that the first couple times. Like, you have to get way up on the side of that thing. Or you slide off. It's weird. Like, I'm actually surprised I did that first try, because it's weirdly hard to land on that thing. He's inclined just to slide off the side of it. That's literally all we had to do. Couldn't, yeah. I tried a couple times, slid off, and then assumed it was something else we had to do. So I don't know how long it would have taken me to figure that out, but like, yeah. Alright, now we can do more stuff.
Jolly good, Ty. You've collected enough thunder eggs to power
Trying to learn
machine.
to
Let's give it a go, shall we?
just look stuff up instead of wasting hours, you know.
Simply outstanding.
It's probably a better way to do things.
The energy levels are off the scale, and yes, I've got a lock.
Not sure if
on
it's
one of the
pride or
devices.
stubbornness, but
Stand back, Ty. It's
Couldn't
coming
tell you.
through.
oh, pretty. What? Okay. Well, at least he loves his mother. Okay. Well, I had assumed we needed him to run into one of those things. So... okay. That seemed to get the job done. Buddy? That seems to get the job done. We haven't taken damage. He's fell over a couple times. It seems like every time he makes contact with that rock, we get knocked off our feet, but we haven't got hurt yet. I thought I was cutting a couple of those real well. I thought I was cutting that real close, but it seems like... oh! Gotcha, that does hurt you. Okay, where's my rock formations at? Get him away from it that way. It looks like we're gonna have just enough formations too. The fact that he can, like, he's not that stupid. He just, yeah. He's about to hit that formation. He'll slow down. So like, you have to be out in the open for most of it. Otherwise, if he knows you're behind it, he'll just slow down and not hit it, which is makes this whole thing more difficult. But like, you know, I guess challenging. It's like, whoa, my buddy, chill, okay? Why are you trying so hard? Why you always gotta try so hard? Hey. At least he loves his mother. That's nice. That's cheating. You're not allowed to do that. Whoa, my Christ. Did you see how fast he just went? How? Hey, buddy. Jesus. Dude was booking it. Apparently. He gets just the most terrifying amount of momentum. That is disgusting. If you give him a straightaway, he just builds up speed and it builds and builds and builds. That's horrifying. Bye, Mr. Boarman. You okay? Is he petting him? Oh, he's feeling around. Okay, I was like, is he consoling the thing? Not gonna make fun, but I wasn't expecting that.
Well done, Ty. You've retrieved the first of the ancient talismans. When Boss Cass discovers that we're out to thwart his plans, he will do all in his power to stop you. Be careful, my friend.
She'll be right, old timer.
She'll be right, old timer.
Struck me lucky you actually found the talisman. I just might have bet on the wrong horse. Anyway, mate, Julius has got a present for you at his lab.
Oh, speaking of, this is a bird guy. You'd think we'd be on different teams. The big boss of this game's a bird. I don't want to be racist or anything, but typically that's the way things work in these games. Why is my notepad not popping up?
I've made a most exciting discovery. The talisman machine is brimming with excess energy from the Fire Thunder eggs. By diverting that energy to my special hyper-techno boomerang maker, I can make special elemental rangs. Watch. Simply smashing. I present
Gotcha.
you the Flamerang.
Hey, there we got our first special boomerang.
Yes.
And that unlocks a different area.
This rang can start fires
So as I
in
was saying,
no
use these boomerangs to
even has a more powerful effect
do
on some
different
enemies.
things.
To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your
If you're using
collection.
the
It will aid you
the
well
controller,
in your
the
quest. Now,
D-pad left to right does it. It's very
try it
helpful.
out.
But now if we bump into an ice wall, we can use that to get through. I love the light effects. Look at that, like the flickering on them. That's really cool. Oh no, but I was looking something up. I was curious. I wanted to make sure before I said it out loud. I just recognized that the final boss of the game, Boss Cass, the main bad guy, I realized he's a cassowary. That's why he's Boss Cass. Cassowary is a kind of bird. It just occurred to me. They're a type of bird, and not only that, but they're a bird that, like, a very mean bird. Like, they're known for just attacking people, like going out of their way. Not territorial. They don't eat them. They just, for whatever reason, they love attacking people. They just hate people. So I thought that was interesting. Oh God, do I have a Shadow the Hedgehog version of Ty?
He's smarter than I thought.
Oh God. That's disappointing. You know, cassowaries are very, very mean. Okay, so hear me out. I'm assuming that's this guy. Don't this guy look like the edgy antagonist version of Ty, like the Shadow the Hedgehog of Ty, right? Sly. It even rhymes. I'm willing to bet that's this guy. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, I didn't make the connection until I just, when I played this as a child, I hadn't known that was a type of bird or anything. Okay, so new levels. Bridge on the River Ty. Outback Safari. Snow Worries. Darn. I do enjoy these cutscenes. I think they look really nice, all things considered.
You have done well, my friend.
Game came out in
The
2002.
information you supplied is invaluable.
What are you hiding behind?
So someone thinks they can stop me obtaining all the talismans.
That's just, they're trying way too hard.
Of course he will never succeed.
He's just like hiding in shadows because
Yes, sir.
it's
Right
so
away, sir.
so cartoonishly bad.
Those talismans are as good as mine.
Okay, it looks like he has a different outfit.
I
Let's see.
get phase two.
Yeah, because he looks like he's wearing like a jacket with a popped collar and the sleeves ripped off. It's just like I'm not critiquing this game for not having like really deep characters or anything, but at the same time, when your brooding antagonist exclusively stands in shadows, maybe dial it back just a little bit.
No, this is bad. Really bad. While the children were playing in the snow when that little scamp Bernie accidentally caused an avalanche. I can hear them call out, but I can't see them.
No worries, Sheila. I'll find them for you.
I'll tell you what, man, that is definitely on my list of things that I'm going to accomplish at some point. So I will get back to you with those kids. It's fine. Oh, guys, the meatballs are blue now. The meatballs used to be. Wait, how do I? Wait, now I can't zoom in. Really? I can't zoom in now. It used to be the right stick looked around, the left one zoomed in and out, now it doesn't. That's weird. Huh, that's very disappointing. Anywho, yeah, they used to be blue, or red, now they're blue. I'm sad about that. Yep. Wonder why that is. Okay, yep, those are slidey. Yep, okay, sure. Okay. Alright, so they catch stuff on fire. It's reasonable. They outright killed those bad guys. I figured it would do the same with the box. Just gotta keep an eye out for those invisible boxes. Oftentimes they're not that hard to find, but just difficult enough to keep your eye on. You look like a friend. That looks like a box. Buddy, really? I just vouched for you. Oh god, people. Oh, so that mound of snow that's vibrating, I'm guessing those that like lets you know where the kids are. Really? Alright. Hey. If that's the case, let's go back in invisible box. Let's go back and do the one at the beginning of the level, because I... Oop. I think there was one at the beginning. What? Where'd it go? Where did... Just leave me be, Birdman. I'm trying to. I know I saw a box. Hold on. It's over here. There it is. Some of these, from certain angles, they disappear. It's really weird. The level with the waterfall in it, they just, if you looked at it from a specific angle, it was the weirdest thing. It would just vanish. Unfortunately, with 2 boomerangs, if you take out the pile with the first one, assuming there's a bad guy in there, you can just bonk him with the second one. Ah. Hey. Pretty sure that's the last one. That is very wrong. I only remember 4 of them in the cutscene. Alright. Where are all them kids coming from, though? What? Oh, slidey. Gotcha. Right. Okay, well. I mean, it's not even like you can't go up. You still can go up. It's just very slidey. Alright, yeah, well. Let's just stay in the stay in the snow as much as possible, I suppose. Better traction. I'm wondering if we got that achievement for killing enough enemies with a boomerang or a fire boomerang. I'd be willing to wager. Yeah, like you can run up this thing, which don't give me I'm saying that's probably like doesn't make much sense, but at the same time, I'm gonna allow it because the alternative would be very frustrating, right? Figure out a way to get up top every time you want to slide down. Actually, I think that's a lot better. Just periodically stopping to see if I can see one of those boxes. Part of me wants to be doing this down there so we can get all this stuff, but we want to grab all these also. Got to. So let's run back up. lot going on here. We're just having to go past it all for now. No, okay. Right, nailed it. Alright, let's just... Oh, Christ. Backtrack. Just so much backtrack. This level's opened up enough where it's like hard to tell where I've been already. It's not like, okay, here's this many paths and we've been in this path, let's go in this path. It's just, no, you're just in a giant forest and I don't know where I've been. Other than we came from uphill, so let's go that way, I guess. Oh, it destroyed the pie container, the basket, before the actual pile of snow was destroyed. I was wondering why the snow was on fire. It's wacky. Fortunately, the draw distance in this is such that with it being this wide open, if you got a high enough vantage point, you can see things for a long ways away. The game calls them bilbies. I've just been calling them possums because, I mean, yeah, they really do look like possums. What is a bilby? I've heard that before. I'm sure that's a... I don't think that's a kind of... I think it's a slang term for a type of animal, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I think that's just what they call them over there. But like I said, I may be wrong. Frequently. So I don't know if I've been over here. Apparently not, okay. I mean, you see something you haven't collected yet. You can only just assume that you haven't been there yet. Oh, yeah, that friction. Or lack of. So he can go uphill. You have to be holding directly uphill. If you're slightly off to the side, he'll just launch that way. Oh, cool. I wasn't expecting that. I saw spikes. I was anticipating just like a platforming challenge, like you have to get around it. But no, you can just destroy them. I'm gonna hear you. Sick. Alright. So I think this may... Well, never mind. I'll say that I think this may be near the top, but... you know... Don't know. Ooh. Rude. There are 24 of those in this level. That is... Wow. Jesus Christ. Up until now we've had 10. It's 10 in each. I was feeling pretty good about how we were finding so many. No wonder they're just everywhere. Also, okay, I want to make sure there's 300 of those opals, because that's how many there have been up until now. That had me worried for a second. Really? Really? Nah. I'm mad about that. You go to jump over for health and he just dies. You know? It's probably fair. I think enemies respawn, as far as I know. Right. Those pull opals into you from further away, but I was really hoping for some health. So now we'll just have to see. I think enemies stay dead though, so I mean, we'll have an easier time, I suppose. Hopefully. This is the path that we jumped down, I think. We came up part way. So now we're at least on the ground level. We haven't been down here before. There's another invisible box. We should go explore up there just to see if there's anything. Or no, wait, I think we have been up there. There it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we did take that path. So like I was saying, find something you haven't done before, or you haven't collected or killed that you know you haven't been there yet. Bump into new enemies you know you haven't been there. Expected these big enemies to be like a couple hits. Honest, wow, yeah. Don't know. They're new enemies. We've seen those lizard guys before, and these guys seem like they would be stronger, but apparently not. Well, I guess if you have a double attack, it really doesn't matter if there are two hits, right? It would make it any more difficult for you. You just have to hit the button twice. Ah. There's some stuff over there. go on that ice there. Let's check over here first. Because we're likely going to get turned around on that. Box. So we're likely going to get turned around on that ice. So I just wanted to check out over here first. As far as I know, those boxes, the pictures that fall out of those boxes really just give you like concept art or something. It seems like they would. I can't seem to figure out what other use they would have, but it's like they pop up on your totals screen, like your collection screen. So the game keeps track of how many of them you have, so we have to get all of them. Mandatory. I think we were up here before. Seems like it. Yeah. Snacks and pie. Alright. What do we got? None of those things yet, but we got 6 of the kids, 3 gear. It looks like we're about this lake here that has stuff going on. Let's see what that's all about.
Steady on, mate. The ice on these lakes is very thin, mate. Tread carefully or you'll break it.
I mean, momentum is one thing, but now it's flat enough where I can just like, really it's just meaning I can move around faster. Oh, I found another invisible box. Love that. Miles of Grace. Hey, sweetie. Box. 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 Where go? Where go? Hold on. Box. Where go? Did... What? What happened? Oh, that's weird how hard those are to see sometimes. 373 total, that's ridiculous. I'm guessing that's the ice you can break through. It would certainly seem. If I had to wager some money on it. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything on top of that ice. But there certainly is stuff down there. There's a lot of stuff down there. Hold up. There's a big area down here, Christ. Oh yeah, it's the entirety of the under the ice. All right, yeah, we're doing that later. That is, we're doing the up here stuff first, right? Invisible box. I know I say it every time. I'm sorry. Sometimes they just blend in. think saying it out loud just keeps my brain on track. I get distracted by stuff very easily. Wander away. Miles climbed on my desk. He's being sweet. Hey. See, a big area like this, it's hard to like. Whenever I'm trying to clear something out, it's like I go from this end to that end. This section, that section. When it's a big area like this, how do you go from one end to the other? It's just you go a path through it, or I'm not used to areas in games being this wide open. Probably in a good way, but it makes making sure you get everything more difficult. I think it froze back over. Because that was this water. Yeah. Crap. Yep. Alright, nailed it. That's what I figured. So if you get enough slidey momentum, he doesn't break the ice if he's sliding, only if you land on it. So if you slide at it fast enough, you get all the way there just by sliding. That seemed to eat all of my momentum. That is something we're going to figure out later. Do you think the blue ones are prettier than the meatball? Those bigger enemies are more difficult in the fact that they can throw stuff at you to hurt you. You know, I would have expected they could have taken more damage. So I believe that's everything on the water. Check out that plateau there. Start heading upward. I suppose we could go under the water. Maybe should, because if we die, I'm not sure if it's going to reset our stuff. And there's a better chance that we'll die in the water versus anywhere else, I suppose.
Now this mill belongs to that galah, Boss Cat.
Oh,
He's been using
the
it to
geodes
supply
change
material
color
for
too.
some secret
Now they're
project
blue.
of his. Anyway,
That's
I
interesting.
reckon there's something up top. See if you can find a way up there.
Don't tell me what to do.
No worries.
Okay, but you know, a couple worries. You know, you'd be worried a little bit. It's all right. Going back back to our wetsuit. Yep.
Beads?
Beads? I agree, thank you. Good morning, Defoe. I appreciate you. There's a saw there, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure it's not going to fall on us or anything. I would have expected I could run up there. As steep as it is. That's interesting. Sure, I know if you leave, it doesn't save your meatballs. It saves your wallabies though, or your possums rather. Oh, hello. There's no way we're going to glide over there. We have to get higher up before we try. And while we're in the area, let's check this out. This seems safe. Oh. Well, you know. Cool. I mean, yeah, I suppose. Giant ice spiders, that's not fair. I just sign up for this. You kill them by biting them, that is the worst thing in the world. Oh, you can chain that together. Ouch. So, what? Why are there so many of you all of a sudden? Okay. But guys, we fell into the Thunderdome. Okay. Wasn't expecting all this. Honestly, I don't know if I'm more surprised by this or like when we walked in and there wasn't any resistance. I was just like, the door's open, we can just leave. Right. You know, I mean, you know me, Defoe. I feel like, you know. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we found another arena. I think, really. Okay. There's a switch. Can I throw something in there? Hi. Cutie bug. I looked up online. I needed only one geode from there to get to the rest of the game. So I looked up a thing online. I watched someone do a playthrough, and I found one that we could do without going near the water. So that's what I did. Grabbed one I was able to do. That level's just gonna have to be uncompleted. I'm okay with that. I love how those blue ones look though. That is so much prettier. Oh, this is the end of the level because that's the meatball machine. Switch there. So I have to run up the... yeah. I'm gonna call it a slalom, but that's probably... I mean, shoot? Yeah. Shoot's probably more accurate. Yeah, it's funny because I was saying this before. I developed my fear of the water over time. I'm much more scared now than I was back then. Like as a kid, when I played this the first time, I wasn't scared in the least. It's funny to think about. My fear of spiders has been around always, but the water just has been gotten worse and worse over time. And back when I was a kid, it didn't seem to be a thing. Not entirely sure why. Unless it's like, at the same time, my mental health has also been declining, so there may be a correlation. Let's see, what do we got? Man, lots of stuff to get. Alright. I'm curious, if we get a checkpoint and we die, does it save how many things we have then? I would like to know. So we're gonna go up that chute and then we're gonna go back into the lake. Get everything that's in there. And if we're being fair, I'm pretty sure this is the graphical update, like, I believe just this year maybe, they did a graphical do-over for this. Because I'm pretty sure the original game didn't look this good, but I might be wrong. Oh, this is very dangerous. So I don't know, it may have also been an instance of like the original game just not being this good, like realistic. But I don't know. Okay. Weird. So I had assumed. So wait, how do I get all the way to the top then? Is it... Would I jump up from there to there? It seems like I might. That's weird. Because I know that it leads all the way to the top of the building, because look. So... yeah, maybe if you... jump. Don't know. We're going back down into the water, though. If nothing else, this game seems to follow Mario 64 logic in that when you go underwater, your health bar gets replaced by your oxygen bar. And surfacing heals your oxygen bar, and by extension your health bar. So if you're hurt, you take a dunk in the water, it heals you fully. Not the most sensical game mechanic in the world, but you know, I'm not going to take it for granted because it's a blessing. See, I was thinking like Sly Cooper, like we should be like breaking into a vault or something. Like, yeah, I was thinking like bank heist, James Bond kind of thing. There's another one over here, I think. I think I see that box, if that's what that is. Yep, alright. Wow, how you just see those out of the corner of your eye. I expect Rocky montages to be just a little more bombastic, but I could see what you're meaning. God, I used to love me some Rocky. I'm a big fan of Rocky 4. Yep, heals you fully. That's nutty. Oh, bless video games, just makes no sense in the least. I'm assuming that healed my action because my action is not going down. I expected there to be like a noise or something. Alright, let's stray. The first Rocky movie's alright. Not a massive fan just because there's a bit of a very uncomfortable sexual assault scene. Not a big fan of that. You know, that's my stance on that. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, so he seemed like he needed something. I think Rocky 2 is a better movie. Rocky 3, I can't even... God, I barely remember Rocky 3. But like, I'm a big fan of Rocky 4. So like, my stance is watch the first 3 Rocky movies just so you know the characters in Rocky 4 when you go in. Because I mean, Rocky 4 is so much better when you know who all the characters are, right? We just got our boggles doggled by that man. Out here boggling doggles. Okay, so it does... Okay. Then Rocky 5 exists, and I think they made like 12 other ones. Like there's Creed and Creed 2, and there's Balboa, and there's just... Oh, there's just so many Rocky movies. You an enemy? I can contact you, so you must be an enemy. Are any of the objectives lobster related? Time attack. Trap the Yappy. You think that thing might be a Yappy? If we bonk him and he goes backwards, it would stand to reason we need to get him somewhere. You think? Ah, well if we got closer to him, yep, there we go. Guys, see, there you go. See, that's where you gotta trap him. You trap the Yabby. I don't know what else to tell you. It's right there on the label. Like you trap a Yabby. All right, appreciate you. Good luck. Be safe. I'm expecting food deets when you get back. So where are we trapping this Yabby? Oh, button. To be honest, as easy as it is to swim in this game, how quickly you can maneuver and how slow your oxygen gets run down. As much as I don't make it a secret, I'm not a fan of limited oxygen in games like this. They're very oh, there's the cave. They're very forgiving here. I'm not feeling like I'm limited underwater at all. Not really. You get plenty of time and you can move very fast. And like there's water vents like every 3 inches. We just lost our first eighth of oxygen. I think at this point, it hardly seems necessary for us to have oxygen. Yabby. Guys, we got a little over eager. We're just bullying the Yabby. Thank you. So I gotta assume at some point Yabby's gonna start walking back. And then we'll push him this way. Or not. I mean, Yabby seems just content to hang out. Hey buddy, you alright? You wanna give me the thing? Alright, good looking. Yabby, I will rend you asunder. Get away from the wall. Yeah. Looks like he's gonna be keen on staying in there. Long enough anyway. I'm guessing we just need to You okay? Get that switched, open the door. Miles, why are you yelling at me? Miles, why are you yelling at me? I heard. Hi. Oh, really? You seem pretty sure. That's where we went into what? That is not. Wait, that is where we went last time, but we. went right. It's kind of weird that we didn't grab this thing. Is it? Yeah, it has to be. I just missed that. Yeah, like the game is very forgiving in regards to this. Like you have to stay above these things a little bit to refill your air, but tiny nitpick. You gotta work a little bit. So no idea what those lights that go around him every once in a while do. Okay. The main area, I'm pretty sure there's a few things in the main area we haven't gotten yet. Or maybe we have. Can I? Okay. I was worried it may have refroze. Wasn't sure how that was going to go. It may have been everything in there. Hold on. It's funny because how short we are on all of those things. The geodes, rather. This one's time trial. This one's all of the possums. You see them. This one's all 300 of those things. So the first 3 of these are never going to be ones that you just bump into. You've got 5 that are mission related and 3 that are just like collectible. If you want to call these possum people collectibles, I suppose you can collect them. So yeah. Oh, you know what we could do? We still haven't been up there. If we get up there, you think I could fall far enough to get to that gear? I might be able to. But actually, now that I say that, yeah, we haven't figured out how to get up there yet, have we? Seems like you should be able to get up there, but it might not be true, actually. Really? I just missed 2 of these. That's wild. It's a big, wide open area. I'm just missing stuff. Let's finish going up that chute. Stuff that's up there first. That thing's going to be another issue. I'm not sure how it wants me to do that. I can't seem to. Or I can. Wait, hold on. Really? Alright. Cool. There's no way this is going to work. Yeah, you can't jump while you're on that either. Alright. I don't know if you're able to be up there. And when we get a little bit further up, I'll look to see if there's anything actually up there. Well, it certainly doesn't seem like it. Okay, we went the other path that last time, so new stuff. Oh, this is the other chute, guys. We figured that out. I'm very proud of us. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Making progress. Also getting very warm in my room, so if I start turning redder, sorry. Oh, those are the musical icicles that we've heard so much about. Cave spiders, right? It is Australia. Let's see what else is in this area before we commit to doing that. Doesn't seem like there's much else going on. There's ice platforms. Oh, they take you to another one of those things. Gotcha. So let's do that first. Really? I don't think you can climb onto the edge of these things. Oh my. Ty, work with me. I mean, this seems pretty alright. Slow and steady. These aren't even slippery, that's weird. Alright. Not gonna complain about it, but odd. Probably not more than the fact that they're levitating. That's probably the odder thing, I suppose. Yeah. Nitpick how slippery our floating platforms are. Okay, 23 of those left. I think 2 kids and one of the possum. Okay, and 1 gear. We're getting there. Those musical icicles are there. I'm not sure what order to do them in, but it's a thing. Nothing else, there's a bunch of these things come out of crates. There we go. Okay, so if you hit them in order, they don't fall. So we really can just trial and error this. It's not going to punish us or anything. Or not only is it not going to punish us, it's going to give us a visual indicator for right. That's not the one I was aiming for. I was worried it wouldn't let us know if we were... We're just going to have to keep guessing until eventually we've got the right combination. Really? Okay. Sure. Wasn't expecting them to be in order like that. Alright. Alright. Let's climb up that other chute. That knockback though, let me tell you. Whoop. Really? This isn't good, guys. Oh my god, how many saw? Is it just me or does this not make any sense? Why would the saws be like this direction? There's no wood happening. This obstacle course makes no sense in the least. Don't mean to nitpick, but whoever built this thing is doing a terrible job. Just jump down there. There's a thing up there. So should I? Let's be down here. Really? That's the wrong answer. I'm mad. How do you expect me to get up there then? Hold on. Really? Really? Or wait, what's happening here? Why are you not letting me up? Thank you. Did I? So what? Do I have to like? What do they want me to do? I don't know. One's too low and one's too high. Weird. Let's go back to the first half of the level, I suppose. We haven't found any of those kids on the second half of the level, so let's go back to the first. That's weird. Night. My family's going to sleep. I was not expecting I'd be able to run up here like that because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to. Oh, this is just... Okay, this is just this part, right? Thought I was cheesing my way into another area. I mean, kind of, but not really. Hi. Let's go back to the beginning. How many meatballs do we need? Like 16? That would be like 3 boxes, I think. Assuming it is boxes. That should be the last golden gear that we need. So we just have 1 possum, that gear, 16 meatballs. 2 children that need to be found. The fact that there's even an enemy still here makes me believe we didn't search this area thoroughly enough. This area thoroughly enough. Right. Or we may have just missed one guy. We've been in there. Really? Rude. I'm not sure. Pie? It's a beefy level. Maybe, could you give me like a clue or something?
Have you found them all yet?
That is not helpful. Honestly, man, 6 out of 8 ain't bad. I don't want to be grim about it, but I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Dunno. Like, maybe morbid, but you know, I'm still looking for. I'm just, you know, let me vent a little bit. See, I'm not a huge fan of shrimp, but I know some people are big fans, and it's nice to mix things up every once in a while. Any kind of seafood is very lean meat, so it's all good for you. Oh, there's either someone with a gun outside or it's thundering. Sure where to go now. And we've only gotten half of those pictures. Jesus Christ. Why does there need to be 24 of them? That's very unreasonable. Hey, new area. Lovely. This game went really hard into the collectibles. I'm pretty sure those are all like concept art. And I really don't care about that, but we gotta collect everything. Because my brain's broken. So that's unfortunate. Who said that? Who are you? I don't trust it. How am I supposed to? He can jump so much higher than I. Are two of the kids just on top of these pillars? Is that what? Really? They were supposed to be like buried under snow. Like what happened? That's why I never found them. I was looking for piles of snow. And I wasn't over here. That's the other reason. Really? Can I just like make it if I jumped? Because it seems like he's about to. So it does seem like it's raining outside. So there may still be a person with a gun, but now it's substantially less likely. Because they don't want to get their gun wet. Well, I know there's like 60 of those pictures left. I'm surprised I'm not just like bumping into them all over the place. Although there is one right there. Okay. So that's one. Koala Chaos, we can go and redeem that. And then this one we're missing. So we're missing 6 of those blue gems. The time trial. Koala one we have to go redeem. And the old mill, so we just have to figure out how to get on top of that mill. Okay, that one was confusing. Not sure. It makes sense for them all to be around here. Because this was the area we didn't explore thoroughly, but it seems like we just, with that, we've finished. Oh, I'm not sure how many of those boxes spit out, but if you told me it was 6, I would probably believe you. Keep thinking I'm seeing those boxes. They've got me on edge. Seeing things. W. There are going to be just 6 of them or a box somewhere that we didn't see, so box is some tourist spot. The floating blue gems, yeah, you can see them at a distance. Oh, so now you can see.
You did it. Thanks.
No worries, Sheila.
By the way, little Booney found this in the snow. You can have it if you want it.
Unreal.
Ty, you're a much nicer person than I am. Alright. I would have called Child Protective Services. It's nothing personal, but if she can't care for those kids, you know, it's not the kids' fault, right? Can't punish the kids because she's an unfit parent. That's probably mean. Alright. Never mind. I'm venting. Alright. We're gonna continue. Time attack. Actually, speaking of, yeah, let's do that.
Relax, Ty. It's a track like any other, apart from the slippery ice and the snow and the downhill bit. It's a sprint to the finish, passing through all the checkpoints as you go. But make sure you hit them.
That seems reasonable. 2.5 minutes. Yeah. Ooh, slippery. This music is bumping though, isn't it? Spooky almost. Why does the music sound so haunted? half our time. Why do enemies to give us a hard time? I mean, yeah, this just seems like you're walking from point A to point B to point C. This isn't really. And we had to jump it finally. All right, cool. Don't get me wrong, I like, an easy win sometimes is very nice, but make me work for it. Come on, give me a little bit of something to do.
You did it! You made it through in record time! Here, have a thunder egg. Oh, you beauty!
You know, you gotta have a catchphrase. You're wondering, like, well, bees, well, in that case, what's your catchphrase? My catchphrase is, I'm sad pretty much all the time. So that's why you hear me say it so often. Alright, we got that one gear, the old windmill, and 6 opals. So let's make another couple attempts to get that gear. And assuming whenever we're done with that, we can go to the mill and see if we can figure out that. So I want to go after the things we know where they are. If you're looking at things that you don't have yet, it's either going to be stuff you don't know where it is or stuff you don't know how to reach it. So it makes the most sense for us to go after the stuff that we just don't know how to reach it, but we know where it is. That's what we're going to do first. I'd be willing to believe that there's also a couple of them underwater still. So for that, after this gear, we'll take a dip underwater again real quick. This though, once you enter the thin ice, you lose all your momentum. That's an issue. Or not. He just can't get any distance. He has to go all the way or nothing. That is nutty. How do you want me to do that then? Can I like get more speed when I go down that thing? He doesn't build up momentum. Like he stops nearly immediately. What if I'm pushing forward while he's going down that slow? Be it. I did say we'd take another quick pass through this cave bit down here. Because I was pretty sure there was a couple more on the other side of this thing. What over here? We haven't been through here. Nothing. Right. I was positive there was some over here. Benefit here is they're not very hard to find, if nothing else. I mean, like, they're not hard to see, I should say. They're glowy and float in the air. Oh, guys, good news. Really? Found one. This cave is so big, I don't know if that was a draw distance thing or not, but it seemed like it wasn't loaded in until like ways later. So they still could be in here. Let's check the other side just a little more thoroughly. When I say more thoroughly, probably just closer to the bottom. Alright, yeah. We did find one, so if we find out where the rest of them are, and we were going to be one short, that would have been even more frustrating, so that's good that we found that one. That being said, I'm making another quick pass through the tunnel here, just because, you know, if we missed one that way, we could have missed another one that way. Better just to be safe. Alright. I mean, if the ones we're missing are in a box, they would still all be together in one place. We just have to find that box. If that's the case. Why is he just... Look at that. There's a weird reflection mechanic thing they got going on there. Wild. So that is it. We have to get to the woodmill and we have to get those 5, isn't that it? Aside from those pictures that we're not going to do. Yeah, 5 opals and the one on top of the windmill. That's everything. I wasn't expecting it to us to clean up the rest of that so easily. I had expected more resistance. Wasn't there another fenced-in area we couldn't get inside of, or? Maybe. Back here, I guess. No reason not to. This is where all the spiders showed up. There doesn't seem to be anything left in here. Right. Well, you know, you check your options, narrow stuff down. Open up that one closed-in bit. I thought there was another one though. Maybe it's just me remembering wrong. Probably. Usually. Like, frequently. Why? Okay. This is the one that we did get inside of. Did I just see one? Or is that an invisible box? How did I spot that from that far away? Jesus Christ. Whoa. That is... See that? Right there? How did I even... Woo. Okay then. Wait, yeah, we gotta go after it. Oh god, now if it's not an invisible box, I'm gonna be very embarrassed. It. Oh, God, yeah. No, there's one there. There is one there. See it? I'm not crazy. There's one there. Okay. See? Yeah. Spotted it. 600 yards away. Somehow. Couldn't explain to you. Sometimes they just stand out weirdly. Although since we're up here, let's do a quick double check to make sure that what we need isn't over here. So I think it was just like there's a possum there. Cave? Cave? Okay, so this is one of the ones that we've been in, right? Disappointing. Alright. So this is an alternate way up there, but we're nearly up to the very top. Where does this? Okay, this doesn't go the same. Or this doesn't reconnect to the mill at the very top, does it? That's fine. So we can just go this way. Although, new enemy. And a box. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. Alright, there's that. So we just have to figure out how to get on top of that mill. Really? Whoop. Kinda. Hold on, let me. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I was trying to figure out why we lost our ability to zoom. You have to have the zoom orangs equipped. I'm mad about that. This whole time I thought they're like, they go further and they're faster. But they also let you zoom in. My brain didn't make the connection. I'm mad about it. Oh, you're new. Okay, so there was a last one that we needed to get to. So I'm guessing once you hit the last of the buttons, we can get that one at the mill. That's my guess. So we have to trace or follow this one back to where it comes from. Sort of telescopic vision. Why is just okay? What's happening? Whoop, well, you know. Alright. Good. Glad. Well, yeah, I mean, let's just... Rude. Probably should deliver those meatballs. Ouch. Yeah, let's go. Not die. So yeah, let's go turn those in just in case you do lose those when you die. I bet you wouldn't, but no reason not to be safe. And I'm guessing that once you get that last switch, it'll let you get into the of those pistoning wood pieces that are the weirdest thing. She's sweet. So could we? Tell you what, we could jump down from that one. I'm sure that's not intended, but it would work, wouldn't it? Like we could just jump straight from that one to the other one. Yeah, that would work. Instead of trying to figure out where the other one starts, we could just do that. Figure out which one of the two it was, though. I think. It's the right path, maybe. I don't know. It's like this one here. It's like, yeah, the one that starts over there. Should be. So let's see. We have one hit left, so let's not die. Hi. Gotta go lay down, sweetie. I love her so much. She gets very needy. She'll just get really close and start staring at me and purring really loudly. A lot of people don't realize cats purr when they're happy, but they purr when they want something. So occasionally I'll just hear some rumbling and I'll look over and just see her staring at me purring. She wants to be pet. So there's that. Shoot. Oh, much easier. Cheating. Shortcuts. Let's just hope that that's actually what we needed to do. Yeah, and then this thing just appears. It didn't just raise from the ground. It flat out there wasn't one there. So that's wild. Lovely. That's it for that level. Alright, got another level to get to, but for right now, it's the cat's food time, so I'm gonna go get them their food. And maybe get myself some coffee. We'll see. What's that button? New button. Chat highlight settings. No? Alright. I'll get some food real quick. For them. Coffee for me. I said that. Be right back. OBS will let me pause it. OBS. Just. I'm very sad and it's hot in here, so I'm a bit cranky. Really? Sorry guys, I was hoping if I streamed for a bit I'd end up feeling a little bit better or less bad, and I'm still feeling very not alright. It's unfortunate. So I'm gonna take some of my sleeping medicine and I don't know. Alright. I'll see you guys around.